Well, hello, everybody. We are live. I'm Maria Brophy, and I'm with my mastermind partner, Oliver Hojas. And I'm in California, and Oliver is in Sofia, Bulgaria. And together, we run this mastermind. We are like the perfect partners because I always like to say Oliver and I are complete opposites of each other. He's male, I'm female. He's young, I'm old. He's an artist, I'm an author and an art business teacher, consultant, so forth. So the purpose of this session today is onboarding all of our new members and our existing members. I'm hearing an echo. So the purpose of session today is onboarding all of our new members and our existing members. Okay, I'm going to pull Oliver out of here. Oliver, I think it's on your end. Let's see. Yep, it's on. Yeah, it's on your end, Oliver. So you have something open somewhere and you got to turn it off. So I'm going to pull you out for a minute while you resolve that. Okay, just for a second. And we'll bring Oliver back in a minute. But anyway, so we have a lot of new members and existing members that I think it's really important that you're here for this. First of all, I want to say I'm going to go through the Art Money Success Mastermind, the intention of it, the method that we use to get you the greatest results in your first 3 months, more results than you got in all of last year. That is our intention, our goal. And I'm also going to tell you what to expect as far as our upcoming live sessions. And we're going to take a look under the hood, which means I'm going to show you how to navigate the platform that we use, which I think is a brilliant platform. And we're going to take your questions. So first of all, I want to say, everybody that's on here, if you want to just say hello, introduce yourself with one little thing about yourself. And you could either say where you are in the world, or you could say what kind of art you do or whatever. But I would love it if you would put that in the comment right now so I can bring you up. Bring you up to the screen and just share it on the bottom of my screen. All right, so I am going to bring Oliver back in a minute. Oliver, you have disappeared completely from the backstage. So I think you just need to come back somehow. And while we're waiting for that, so hello, New Mexico, which by the way, I love New Mexico. All right, so first I'm going to talk about the purpose and intention of this mastermind. A mastermind, the intention of every mastermind out there is to encourage you, to support you, to bring you to the greatest version of yourself, to a higher version of what you want to be, and to help you envision what that higher version is, because sometimes we have a hard time envisioning that higher version, right? So our intention is massive growth. And the way we do it is we have this method. We do it through accountability. We have various accountability sessions, live sessions. We have support for solutions that you're looking for, from everything from review your website to see how you need to improve it, your social media, to working with you on your proposals, your pricing. I mean, literally every problem that you have in your art business. With this mastermind group, we have such brilliant members that there's always someone that can help you. I have a lot of the answers, but I don't have all the answers. Oliver has a lot of the answers, but it's really this group that's super magic. Oliver, do you have anything to add to our intention with the group? Oh, wait a minute. You are muted. Let's unmute you somehow.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Okay.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. So yeah, I mean, the intention is, of course, to support you as much as we can and give you all the knowledge, the tools that you need to sell art. Because I mean, for me and Maria, we know it's possible. And I can remember how it was for me when I wasn't selling art. It was really hard for me to believe it's even possible. So we are now on the other side, and we know it's possible. So we, first of all, we believe in you. We know that you can do it too. And we want to give you all the support, all the tools you need to get there, right? But it's important for you to also show up, right? Show up every single day.
Yeah.
Give your best, and then, you know, it's okay to make mistakes. I always say that, right? We're not perfect. It's not going to be perfect from the beginning, but just, you know, learn from the mistakes, keep showing up, ask lots of questions, reach out to us, come to the calls. And then if you really do that and show up every day, you will succeed 100%, because me and Maria knows, if you put in the work, it will work. Yeah.
Yes. And a big part of the work, it's not just the actions that you take, although the actions are the most important thing, but it's also the mindset. And the mindset leads the action. And I think that's where we are really seeing a lot of success. And I'm going to share, I just want to share what one of our mastermind members wrote in there. Anne Marie said, this was back in December. She said she had an unexpected end of the year sale. And so we're seeing a lot of results that come from the mindset that leads to the action. So I just want to talk for just 2 minutes about the first 90 days. Now, I know that today is January 26th, so we're almost to the first 30 days in this year. But we're using a method called the 12-week year, where we're setting 12 weeks, 90 days, a 90-day goal. And we did this back in the beginning of the month. And the idea behind a 90-day goal is to take massive action towards this goal, which the goal leads you to your greater vision for yourself. Okay, so some of the artists here set goals for having an art show, for getting in an art gallery, for selling their art at a higher price they've never sold it at. So everybody's got different goals. For me, it's finishing and publishing my book by the end of the first 90 days of the year. And the way we keep you on track is every Monday, we meet at 8 a.m. California time. So that's 8 a.m. my time. That's, what time is that in where you are, Oliver? Our meditation Mondays?
I believe it's 6 p.m.
Okay. So is that the same time in Europe? Yeah. Like that's London, Europe, all that's the same time zone? Anyway, so yeah, so every
like
Monday.
Sophia's 1 hour ahead of Zurich.
Oh, okay. So every Monday we do this 30-minute exercise called Meditation Monday, where we talk a little something about our goals, then we set our intentions for the week. And then on Friday, I send a reminder and a question. Did you reach your goals? And I'm going to show you what that looks like in the mastermind. I got to take a second to find it, but these check-ins are really important. And then on Sunday, we do the A report, the awesome report, and we look at the entire past week as a whole. What did you do well? And what I want is not your results, although your results are great if you got results, but I want to know what action you took towards getting your results. And this is where the magic is, and this is where you really see things happen. So I'm just going to share my screen here. Let's see, hang on, share my screen. And Oliver, can you just confirm, can you see the screen, the school background? Is it showing up? Oops, wait a minute.
Not yet.
Hold on. Oh, not yet.
A
Okay.
bit of a delay.
No, you know what it is? It's, I had to press another button. Can you see it now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now, yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So here is the check-in I did last week, Friday check-in. So we do a Friday check-in every week. Did you complete your MITs, which stands for your most important things that week? And I want everybody to check in. So and just share if you did or not. And there's zero judgment, by the way. This is to help you. If you run into trouble with something, you can ask for help. So that's Friday. And then, let's see. We also do the A report, which is the awesome report on Sunday. So this is what I posted this morning, your awesome report for the week of January 20th to 26th. And this is something I'm encouraging you to share in the post. One thing you did well, regardless of results. This keeps us on track. And this may seem really simple, and it may seem like, some of you might question it, but let me tell you, this will make a difference. All right, now I'm in the calendar. So you'll see on the calendar, tomorrow's the 27th. It shows you the live stream, okay? Tells you a little bit about what we're doing, and there's the link to join it, to join the live stream. That's January. If you want to see what we have planned for next month, here's all next month's stuff. And we will be adding more things to the calendar. All right. And while I'm on the calendar, I'm going to tell you about another thing that we do every month. We do what we call a hot seat. And the hot seat is where you can ask to have something reviewed. You can, we can review your website. We can review whatever you want reviewed. So that is our method to pull you into massive action, massive growth. If all you did was stick with us for 3 months, you did everything in this mastermind that we asked you to do, you will see crazy growth that you've never seen before. Oliver, you want to add anything?
No, exactly. That's it. It takes time, right? If you put in the time, you give it a bit of time, right? It's not going to happen from today to tomorrow. But if you're like consistently showing up, putting in the work, you're going to see a difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if anybody has any questions, I'd love to see your questions or comments. Some of the people that are on live with us have been members of this group for a while. And I would love if you put a comment in there, like what you've gotten out of it or what surprised you about being a member of this mastermind. That would be really helpful for me. And Oliver put in here one of the wins. Ed said that one of his wins since he joined the mastermind, he made over $10,000 in December, and 5 days ago got an interview from a local online paper. And we were all celebrating Ed for that interview because that was a big deal for him. And I know for me, it's been making me accountable to stay on track with my book. So what is going to help you move the needle even more is when on February 3rd, we do our first of 9 Art, Money, Success formula sessions. That session will be live. If you can't attend it, it will be you'll get the replay. But in that very first session, we're going to talk about what you want overall. Now, we do this often. Often, I will lead you to envision what you want. You can't do it too much because each time you think about and you decide and you envision what you want for your life, for your art career, each time you fine tune it. And I want to take it further and recommend that every single one of you listening, you think about right now, think of one thing that you really want to happen with your art and your life as an artist. Whether it's a big show, it's a big dream you have, someplace you'd love to see your art hanging, in a museum or whatever. Just think about your big dream. And hold that in your mind. And what I want you to do is So I want you to write it down. And when you wake up tomorrow morning, before you lift your head off the pillow, I want you to lay there, and the second you wake up, I want you to think, oh, this is my dream. And I want you to lay there and imagine your dream coming true. And I want you to think about who's there, how it feels, where you are, and I want you to envision it. So I did that this morning, and I've been expanding this dream of mine being a international best-selling author and this new book I have coming out. And I envision myself being invited to be keynote speaker on some really big stages. And so this morning I was envisioning who was going to be in the audience. And it was scary because these were big, important people. And, but I do this every morning. I lay there and I expand upon my dream. And so that is something else that we are going to be encouraging you to do. And of course, help you with the practical, everyday steps you need to take, the tools, the real life business decisions and things that you need to do to step it up. All right, I'm going to share another win. Pete got 3 sales from his art shop and exceeded his goal for 2024. That's right. So Pete's another member of our mastermind. And, you know, if Pete was here right now, and I don't know if he is or not, but I would love to know, Oliver, we need to start doing this. When people share their wins, ask them what they think the one action they took that led to that. And I know one thing that we did at the end of the year in 2024 was we had everybody do newsletters. And a lot of people got results from that, right?
Mm-hmm. I think that's where Pete got his sales from, from the newsletter.
Yeah, so I don't see any questions in here, but I would love to, I want to encourage everybody to just ask any question at all, please. All right, Tony wrote, I joined last Thursday, and I have received many notifications regarding the Mastermind intro email, social media marketing. Is there a specific order? Tony, thank you for asking this question. I love that you asked this because Oliver and I have been, we offer so much in this mastermind, and we've been trying to make it easier to navigate, because when you're given too much, you don't know where to start. So Oliver, how do you want to answer this question? Look, I'm throwing it at you, Oliver.
Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, like, again, we have so much to teach, right? And I would say, like, I'm gonna be like, I'm super excited for the training from Maria, which starts in February live, the formula from Art Money Success. Super excited about that. But I would say, like, first of all, it depends where you're at, right? What do you want to learn? Because there's so many things you could learn. You could learn email sales, like how to sell through emails. You could focus on your like your art shop, right? Maria's really good at that. Or what I'm really good at is social media, right? So if you say, like, hey, social media is something that I want to learn and I want to sell through social media, that would be a great place to start. And I actually recommend you to start with that one, because the first week is about the vision. And again, some people think it's woo-woo, but it's not. It's like really the vision. I tell you, every single time I had a super clear vision, like things, and of course I backed up the vision with action, right? But action without the vision won't really get you far, because you will give up at every single step. Like, I needed to face my fears many times. And I was only able to do that because I had this very strong, in-depth, compelling vision that it literally got me excited every single morning. So that's why I would actually start with the online art sales. No, we call it now social media art sales, right? But,
yeah, this one right here.
Exactly, yeah. Because it's also because of the vision part, yeah. Sorry.
So there, maybe we should talk about the levels real quick for people who are new to this platform. when you, there are different levels you can reach. And let's see. So here's the levels, level 1, level 2. So Oliver, can you explain how do people get to level 2? Because you have to be at level 2 to get to do this course.
So yeah, level 2, you're gonna reach that super fast. I think you need to do like maybe an introduction, maybe like someone's post or comment somewhere, and you're already at level 2, right? Just to encourage people to not be passive, but like actually also engage with the community, introduce yourself, and then you should be super fast at level 2, right? But the other, like, so you basically level up through posting something, through commenting, and yeah, like basically when you get likes, right? When people find your post valuable and they like it or they comment back, that's how school gives you then points, and that's how you level up.
Yeah, that's and the reason we do that is because we want everyone to be engaged. We want you to engage with the other members. And I'll tell you, we have the most amazing mastermind group. The members in this group, especially the ones who signed up with us in the very beginning, they are so active and so incredibly helpful. I feel incredibly blessed to have this. I mean, I really do. Okay, let's see if there's any other questions. I don't see any other questions here, but Tony, if you're still on, maybe you could leave a comment. Did you have any other questions about where to get started, or did that answer your question? And
also, did you show the calendar so people see how that works?
Go back to the calendar. Yeah. Okay. So can you see it? Is it showing up? Yeah. Okay. So Oliver, you want to explain the calendar?
Yeah, so it's actually pretty simple, right? You just, what I would do is like, I would go to the calendar and put them already into your calendar. I think you can even click there. If you click on one of the, add to the calendar, right? And
Yeah.
I think it gives you different options. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can add it to your own calendar. And then you also will get an email reminder. Usually we have to set it up that way. If we set it up that way, you'll get an email reminder, usually the day before. And in the email reminder, it has the link to join. And in February,
February.
Yeah. So February 3rd. Oh, it's like, I keep saying February 3rd, but it's actually February 5th. Is the first class of the formula. I don't know why I was thinking it was the 3rd, but it's the 5th. You definitely want to attend this. This is day 1 of the formula of art, money, success. And it's really the formula that Drew and I have used to create the little empire that we have with his art. And do you have anything else to add to the calendar, or thoughts to add about the calendar, Oliver?
No, I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay. And then we covered the classroom. These are the replays. So if you want to do the replays, if you don't make the live events like our every Monday session, I add the replay here. Here's last Monday's replay. And but if you attend live, that's best. If you can attend it live. Let's see, we also have the hot seat replays. The formula replays will go here when they're available. And for some of you, now I got an email from somebody saying that every time they tried to go to the mastermind, they kept landing on this page. That means you're not logged in. So you want to make sure you're logged in. If you can't get into the mastermind, it means you're not logged into school.com. That's the platform that we use. And we use it, and it's funny, like Oliver had to really talk me into this platform. I didn't want to use it. I wanted to use Kajabi because I pay almost $4,000 a year for Kajabi already for my courses. But but he convinced me, and I love this platform. It's just so easy for people to comment, and we talk to each other. Here's the chats. If you want to send a direct message to me or Oliver or anybody in the group, you can do that through the chats. There's the chats. And there's notifications so that you don't miss anything. I think that's all I can think of. Let's see if anybody else has any other questions. Let's see. Tony said, well, I've been jumping into social media marketing with a glance at the email marketing. Okay, great. Hi, Elaine. Let's see. Elaine said, I use Apple products. I do not know how to, Elaine, can you be more specific? Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Elaine, using iPad, how do I use the calendar info? It links to my calendar. The ICS file wants to download instead of going directly to my calendar. I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah. Oliver, you got any? You might have to, you know what you might have to do, Elaine? You might just have to copy and paste it into your calendar. I don't know. I'm not that high tech. I don't know. But okay.
Yeah, like with these questions, it's sometimes hard to answer. Like for me, I can help the best when, for example, I see what's on their screen, right? Then like sometimes you can even screen record your iPad and maybe send it to me, and so I see it. Then I could help better. Yeah.
So while we have 17 people on right now, and I would love it if some of you or all of you would share one thing you want to get out of this mastermind group, like one result, whether it's selling more art, whether it's getting your art in an exhibit, whether it's whatever it is, getting press. I'd love for some of you to share in the comments. Let's see. Jason said, I think I need strategies for increasing my collector base to sell my art to. Okay, perfect. Because that is part of the formula. That is, and I can tell you what session that's going to be. I think, let's see. I think that's going to be, session 3. That's going to be on March 5th, our live event. But make sure you do the first one, February 5th, and all the ones in between. So yeah, we are going to get to that. And in the meantime, you don't have to wait till March 5th, by the way. In the meantime, you can start a post in the mastermind group, and I'm going to share my screen one more time to show you how to start a post. You can start a post, and your post can be like this. And I'm just gonna pretend like I'm you for a minute. I'm going to say, how do I reach my right buyers? And then you write, I'm trying to and just do a post, and people will help, and I will help. And I love answering very specific questions that people have, because I have a lot of answers, and for me, it's really fun and exciting to do that. So start a post with your questions. Okay, Spence said selling art as a pro. Okay, and my answer is that again, and we are going to help you do that. Tony wants sales via social media online would be great. Now, Oliver's course is going to blow your mind, Tony. And he's going to launch a YouTube channel. Okay. Okay, let's see. Elaine said she wants to connect with targeted collectors who are interested in my niche. And actually, we have some conversations that have already been started in the group with that. I know I had been talking back and forth with one of the artists about putting your art in conferences, and Elaine, I think maybe I was talking to you about it. I can't remember now. I have so many conversations, I forget who they're with. increase collectors as well. Selling art sufficient to replace other income. So this is where your vision combined with our Monday intention, our 90-day goal, this is where you are going to see results. So there's your vision, Spence. You want to sell enough art so that you can replace your other income. The next thing you would do, and of course we have courses and live events where we will go deep into this. I'm going to skim the surface. You need to know how much money you need to make with your art. And then you break it down to monthly, you break it down to weekly, you break it down by art piece, and you start setting goals, and then you start taking action towards those goals. Sounds simplistic, but this is why we have mastermind groups. Like what we're supposed to do and what we actually do, if we're just all by ourselves, we end up not doing all that because we need help. We all need help. I need help. I've always been one to hire coaches and have people help me find my success as well. So we are going to pull you from where you are to where you want to be with repetition, consistency, and taking massive action. Okay, Oliver, I mean, you're here. You can say it yourself.
Yep.
Got millions. Explain this, Oliver.
So I actually, on one point, I wanted to go viral on Instagram, right? And I had these limiting beliefs, like I need to have some incredible, amazing art. I need to be somehow famous or having done crazy stuff. Anyways, then I learned how the algorithm works. And within a few months, I got viral. So I have one reel that has 3.2 million views, and others 300,000, 160,000. So yeah, and it's absolutely possible, right? We think there is some magical, I mean, there is a formula. It's super simple and straightforward once you know it. And this course is also in the social media art sales, right? So it's in the later stage of, I'm not sure, I guess module 5, something like this, but that's also in there, right? So if you want to focus on Instagram, go viral, get customers from there, that's also in the social media art sales course. Yeah. Excellent.
All right, Diane wants to raise her prices, and those are things we talk about. And you know, Diane, you could start a post with that. How do I raise my prices? And then, of course, I would hop on and say, okay, what are your current prices? Who's buying? Who are your customers? You know, and then we dig into the details on that. And that's also something that you could get on the hot seat. And we could review your prices on one of our live events where we put you on the hot seat. And don't be afraid of the name. The hot seat's just a playful name. Basically, we just go live and we review your website, we review your prices, and we help you make decisions to get you what you want. And let's see, Marshall said, I need help closing a deal for commission pieces. The client's excited and interested. Until the prices are discussed, even though I start the discussion with my price range. Okay, so there's something you're not doing to close the deal. And that's another thing. I would love to do a hot seat just on these topics. You know what, Oliver? I think we're going to do that. Okay, so... And see, this is why I love doing stuff on the fly. And I appreciate you all like commenting, because Oliver and I want to give you what you need. And we're not mind readers. Like, we think we know what you need, but this is what you need. So our next hot seat, we're going to go with Diane. Okay, Diane, you're going to be number 1 on the hot seat. And then Marshall Madness, I think I remember an earlier comment you said this was your son's. You're using your son's account. That's not your real name, so I need your real name. But we'll put you as number 2 on the hot seat. And let's see. Yeah, so we'll do a hot seat just on prices and proposals. And closing the deal, like why is the deal not closing? And we will get an answer. And and we'll figure it out, because these are things that I have figured out over 25 years in business. I'm really good at it. And this question gets me super excited. Okay. Let's see. Dagmar, finding my niche away from equine art and getting into licensing my art. Okay. And we do have an art licensing program that is open to members, and that's in the classroom. And Dagmar, I recommend you take that. You do have to move up on the leaderboard to get that course, which means you have to be more active in the mastermind to get that. Elaine, we could even put you on the hot seat and we solve the problem of where you are going to do conferences, okay? And we can brainstorm. I love doing group brainstorming because that's when you just make stuff happen, right? Okay, Fox Artist 3 said, I'm changing my art lane from commercial to fine art. So a new target audience, etc., wanting feedback from other pros through the process. So I would say when we do our next hot seat, which we'll set a date for in just a couple minutes. Oliver, don't let me forget I said that. That if we're going to talk about conferences and exhibiting art in places where you're going to find your new audience or your existing audience, that will be a great topic for you. Fox Artist 3, I don't know what your real name is, but that's your screen name. Okay. Diane said, thanks, Maria. I'll be brave. Yes, brave. And let's see. Yeah, and the hot seat, I mean, it's, you know, we're solving problems, and that's why you're here. We're getting solutions. Okay, Marshall Madness, his real name is Danny. Okay, Danny, we will get to the bottom of why your deal is not closing. So I'm going to add you to the hot seat. And so let me see. We normally do the hot seat on, what days do we normally do it on, Oliver? I don't know. Don't we? I mean, we usually do it on like a Wednesday. We could do it this Wednesday. I like to do it at 11 a.m. California time because that's when I usually start work. I start work at 11, but then I go until late. And actually I start work as soon as I wake up, but I do my writing first thing in the morning, and then I come to my office and do everything else. So we could, actually we could do it on Thursday, the 30th, because Wednesday I have a meeting with my coaches, my book coaches, so I can't do it on that day. But yeah, we could add the hot seat for Wednesday or Thursday at 11 a.m. California time. And I'll add that to the calendar, and I hope that works for those of you. Let me know. Let me know. Tony said, I have a lot of experience with designing, selling, and painting murals. Good, because you know we have a lot of muralists that just joined this group, and you all can help each other. That's excellent. Okay, and all right. Any other questions? Does it just ask in the comments, and we'll get to them, or questions or comments. And Oliver, what else do we want to share with all of our new members?
Yeah, first of all, I would say get excited, because this is going to change everything for you. Because, I mean, just think of right now, you made a decision, right? You invested money into your art career. And with that, you basically, I'm very much into manifestation mindset. So I would say, like, with this decision and spending money on this mastermind, you tell the universe, hey, I'm now serious. Now I really want this, right? Now it's not just, later or whatever. Now I want to make this happen. And also, of course, you get all the support from us and the other artists. And we have a big vision for this mastermind, right? So at one point we will have even other members that are crushing it, that make 10, 20,000 per month, helping you, right? So that we are not just like me and Maria, but also other artists that are very successful, that are implementing that and doing well. So I would say it's an exciting journey. It will, take effort. It will take time. You will need to get out of your comfort zone from time to time. But in the end of the day, get excited, because this is really, if you stay on track and you believe in it and you put in the work, your life as you know it will change, right? Because at one point I was not a full-time artist. I was in a job that I didn't like, right? That was my reality. And at one point it made the switch, and I went from that life to a life where I'm living from my art, selling my art. Same with Maria, right? Maria had a completely different reality on one point, where she wanted the same things. She didn't make money from art, and she was still in a job. But at one point, the reality changed. So it is very possible. Just believe in it and keep showing up.
And to that note, I was in the insurance industry, and I started helping my husband sell his art very part-time while I had my full-time job. I dreamed of quitting my job for 5 years before I finally pulled the trigger. And when I did quit my job, which, by the way, my job, I was kind of the main moneymaker. I mean, Drew made money with his art. It was his only way to make money, but he wasn't making enough to support me. So when I quit that job, we had to figure out, Drew and I had to figure out together how to make more money, how to double his art sales to cover the job I just quit. And we had a baby at the time. Our son was only a couple years old at the time. So it took a while to figure it out, and we did. And we figured out how to leverage his art. We figured out multiple ways to reach people with the art. And it's morphed and evolved over the years as new technology has come about. Because when we started, there was no social media at all. It did not exist. Most people didn't have cell phones. Like half the people didn't have cell phones, I think. What year did I quit my job? Well, actually, I would say there were a lot of people that didn't have cell phones yet. And as a matter of fact, my own husband didn't have a cell phone when I quit my job. He's an old dog that he's like, I don't want anybody calling me. But we figured it out. And so a lot of the things that I learned, everything that I learned, I'm sharing with you all. And one thing that I'm really good at is problem solving. That's my gift. And my second gift is helping people figure out how to solve their own problems and to get what they want. And Oliver is just astounding. I mean, what he's been able to do at such a young age is just inspiring for me. And Oliver, I'm so grateful for you coming to me last summer and saying, Maria, I think we need to start a mastermind together. And I mean, I'm just blown away that we've been able to do this. And here you are on the other side of the world for me. You're in Bulgaria, I'm in California. And I just, I feel like we hit all the boxes. You're like, you're a master at the things that you do, and I'm a master at the things that I do. And we fit really well together. And one thing we absolutely have in common is we love helping other people figure things out. We love helping other people have their own wins and transformations. So, and speaking of wins, I want to share one more thing in the group. I want to show you one more thing. I want to show you the tabs. Okay, when you go to the community, you'll see there's tabs. So this is general discussion. If you do a post on websites and social media, you would use that category. There's a category of email lists, and then there's a category of wins. So if you have a win you want to share, you share it here. So like Ed shared that he got 5 days ago, he got an interview for a local online paper. It was very exciting, and we all got to celebrate this. And he shared the link to, let's see, can you see it? Does it show up? No, wait a minute. I have to press a button. I have to press a button. Okay. So here, I'm just going to show you Ed's, look at that. Is that a great photo or what? So Ed's been a member from the beginning. And this is the article that was written about him, and what a big win this is. So he shared that. He shared that in the wins. Okay. And then Amanda shared, after listening to Oliver talk about manifesting butterflies, and then, you know, she's got this whole win here. I'm not going to read the whole post because it's too long, but it's just great reading what people have to say. Jamie had a great end of the year in-person art show. End of the year unexpected sale from Anne Marie. Amanda got a newsletter win. So we are celebrating your wins. And one last thing I want to say, when you do a post, you do the title, you write something, and then you have to choose a category or it won't let you post it. So I'm mentioning this because a lot of times I forget and I'm like, why won't it post? And then I remember, oh, I have to select a category. And also when you do a post, you can choose a GIF. So that's kind of fun. You can add a poll. You can be like, which of these paintings do you like best? Do you like best? The first number one, you know, so you can do a poll if you want somebody, if you want everybody, and people will help you with this. It's just such a fun feature. And the thing I love about this platform, it works like Facebook, but what's so much better about this from Facebook is that everybody is on the same page as you, as in they are here for growth and they're here to help you grow. And you're here to help them grow. And ever since I put the school app on my phone, which by the way, I'm going to show you, and I highly recommend you get the school app on your, wait a minute. Here's the app. You put the app on your phone. I took Facebook off my phone. I'm not wasting time with other people's agendas. I now spend almost all my time on this app that takes me to the mastermind, and I'm helping everybody and I'm learning from everybody. So it's really kept me from getting distracted. And we're going to close in a minute. Oliver, do you have anything else you want to add?
I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm very excited to see people's comments. Just, make sure to show up, right? Comment, ask questions. Also, when you get frustrated, by the way, it happens. We're human. Yeah. Sometimes we want to get there way faster. So if you feel frustrated, reach out to us. We are here to help. You can even send me a personal message. Also, if there are technical issues, send me a message, right? Because we want you to succeed. That's our goal, our number one goal. So if there is anything, just reach out to us, okay?
Yeah, and that's a great point. If you feel like, oh my God, this is too much, it's not working for me, or I feel like I'm being left behind, everybody else is getting these wins and I'm not, send Oliver a direct message or me, and we'll help you. If you don't want to publicly, but I do want to encourage doing most things public because everybody's here to help each other. Everything is expected to be confidential. We don't want to go out into the public and share everybody's private, personal things. And I know that all the members, look, when people are paying to be a part of a mastermind, there's a psychological thing that says, I'm ready for success. I'm ready to do things better. I'm ready to grow. And that, just joining a mastermind is a huge step into your future. Elaine said, how do we do you? I don't know what you mean by that. Are you saying, can you be more specific? Are you asking how do we send you a message? DM you. Okay, there we go. All right, so how do you DM somebody? I'm going to show you. I'm going to share my screen again, take you in the back end. So if I want to send, so let's say, so you'd see this little bubble here. It says chats. So you go to the little bubble. Oliver, you can see this, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I want to send Oliver a message. Search users, Oliver, right? And you click on it, and then you can just type a message, and he'll get it. Or if you want to send me a message, you just type in my name. That's how you do it. Okay. It's pretty simple. Yeah,
I think like when they search, when they go to the messages and they search the name, I think only the names appear that already sent them a message, you know. So I think you send everyone a message in the beginning, so they will find you. But if they want to send me a message, they have to click on my profile. So they're in the group, they click on my profile, and then somewhere there should be like a message button to send me a message.
Let me see if I can. Let's do this together. All right. So let me just. All right. I'll search Oliver.
No.
Okay. Manifest with Oliver. Let's see. Okay. So here's Oliver's head right here. Look at that photo. What a good photo. Okay. So then I click on your profile. Is that what I do?
Yes.
Click on your profile and then chat. Oh, there we go. So you can go. So I can go to Oliver's profile, click chat, and then you can leave a message.
Send a message.
There you go. Send a message. Okay, that's cool. All right. Good. Okay, Anne-Marie, thank you. Anne-Marie said, I can attest that everybody's very supportive and has lots of great ideas. Yeah, we have some incredible members. Lenore said you have to follow a person to chat. Maybe you're right. I'm still learning the platform. I mean, even though I've been using it since last summer, I'm still like figuring it out. But yeah, okay, so maybe you have to follow a person, and it's just as easy as clicking the little yellow follow button. And thank you for that, Lenore. Lenore's been a long time member. Lenore has been so helpful with so many people, and I really appreciate it. The members of this group are just amazing, and we're all here to help each other. So I'm grateful that you're all here live with us right now. And if there's no other questions, I'd say we just wrap it up. What do you say, Oliver?
Sounds good. Yeah, I think we covered everything. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll see you all in there. Download the school app. Tomorrow morning, well, California time morning, it's nighttime for you Europeans. Tomorrow, Meditation Monday, be there or be square. Super important. And I'll see you then. Thanks, Oliver.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.